Well, here we are, Alan Smith and myself, Martin Tyler, really looking forward to today's game. The match today, Groningen against Marseille. This is the home team lineup. Well, we've gone with a 4-3-3 formation here for them. Is that the way you see it, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, it can be adjusted. It could almost be a 4-5-1 if they decide to come over all defensive, this team. But if they're on the front foot, that three up front can cause the opposition back four some problems.
Olympique Marseille's lineup. Well, it's pretty fashionable these days, isn't it, the 4-3-3? Gives you the three in midfield, which managers like to have that extra solidity.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just looking at the two wide lads up top. They are more central strikers, trying to do a job. Be interested to see how they get on.
Marseille with a deeper history, really, than Paris Saint-Germain, but they're going to need deep pockets to get above them in the current climate, aren't they?
Well, it's not easy, is it, given the riches of Paris Saint-Germain, but I know they've redeveloped the ground. They should generate more money through that and through the number of people they get through the turnstiles.
Marseille have kicked off. And the referee today is Christopher Frolander. Given the free kick, but no sign of the card. Maybe he just wants to make sure he's not made a rod for his own back with an early booking. Good distance to the clearance then. His cross was well away from those trying to get there and turn it into a chance. Lucas Silva. Maduro. Maduro. Now the shot! Looking a problem until the clearance was made. Roma Alessandrini. Tries to punch it away. Danny Houston. Goes to the keeper, Mandanda. Isla. It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. Maduro. is some backup for him in this position. Houston. Marseille's throw. This is a quick reaction from the thrower. Game on again. Roma Alessandrini. Maduro. It's looking good, this move. Marseille now in possession again. Romao. Roma Alessandrini. Out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively. It's a strong tackle right by the touchline. It's put the ball out for a throw. Good anticipation by the opposing player there to read the direction of the throw. Maduro. Shots on here. Managed to stop the ball going forward with that block. He's cut out that pass. It wasn't an accident. He read the mind of the opponent. Roma Alessandrini. Rasmus Lindgren. From Alessandrini. Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper, but he did it very competently. He's having a good game. And the cross is in. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. Romao. And here comes the counter-attack. Alessandrini! The shot's hit the post! Well, he has cleared the danger. Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but the pass wasn't on. It was a bad ball, as it turned out. It's confidently done to dink the ball into a teammate like that. Ball played to Mendy. Quick tempo to the passing. The opposition can't get near them. These two have got a great understanding with their passing. It's what you do when you get the ball that really counts, and they're trying to make the most of that turnover in play. Danny Houston has seen a pass, cut it out, and in the wing area now can maybe attack. Silva. It's an exhibition here with such great passing. Just taken the heat out of the moment. The ball back to the goalkeeper. Maduro. Isla. It's gone out for a throw. Isla. First touch was poor. It's good play to see that potential to get a foot in and intercept. Maduro. Rasmus Lindgren. Silva. Place to try and hit it now, and it's in for Marseille. Well, it must be great to be a striker in this team when you've got this sort of approach play, and the setup for him was super.
Well, it was, and I think as a striker, you know the chance is going to keep on coming, and that gives you an awful amount of confidence, and he showed it there.
Well, here's the goal again. So the first goal, it's 1-0. Silva. Maduro. Rasmus Lindgren. And shoots! Just needed to settle on the ball before striking the shot. Here it is again, Romao's goal. It's given them the lead here.
Well, I think if we speak to the keeper afterwards, he'll feel he should have done better with that, having got a cross and got a touch to it.
Mendy. Silva. Isla. Now he's looking for support. Struck the post here. Maduro. Benjamin Mendy. Romao. Silva. Midfield, they've got it back via an interception. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Danny Houston. He's got his shot off now. Oh, that's great work by the goalkeeper. Stop the cross. He's done well there, defender. Referee's pointed for a goal kick. Alan, your view on the attempt at goal?
Powerful volley. But from that close in, should have done better.
Keep possession with that header. A bit in and out, Marseille, in what we've seen so far, but in the lead they are, and certainly not out of the picture as far as the match is concerned, and they'll have a reassessment shortly at half-time. Isla. Romal. That's an easy interception, because the pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. Oh, time to get the cross now. Well, it was considered controlled attacking play, but it's come to nothing in the end. And now they've got to think about defend. The shot's on! In for the challenge, he made the block. Danny Houston. To keep the ball. Patience is the name of the game now. Well, it didn't quite cause the problems that it looked as though it would, that cross, and now the defending team can play their way out of trouble. Here's the cross. Comes out with a punch to clear the danger. Romal. He's got support here. Lucas Silva. That's a good ball, isn't it? They're on the attack now. Good, clean tackle. Now the shot! Well hit. And well saved. Rasmus Lindgren. Well, we're a minute away now from the end. Think about football as a passing game, which it is. You think about players like him. Mandanda receives the ball from the back pass. Ball played to Mendy. Roma Alessandrini. Well, the referee has signalled for half-time. And it's 1-0 here. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
And here comes the counter-attack. Alessandrini! The shot's hit the post. Space to try and hit it now. And it's in for Marseille. Now he's looking for support. Has a go with the volley. Struck the post here. Referee just checking everything is in order, and he blows for the second half to start. Well, they're back defending and they've cut the pass out there, and maybe that will ease the pressure. Silva, good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper, but he did it very competently. He's having a good game. Lucas Silva. Rubin, Alessandrini. That was a chance to really get in at the goalkeeper, running off the defender, but he's run offside. Maduro. Here comes the cross. Lindgren. Maduro. Maduro. Good work by Marseille to get the ball back. Substitute coming on to try and repair the damage now. Maduro. Now he can cross it. Throw in to come. Maduro. And the cross is in. Got it away from the danger, no problem. It's a corner. Well, so the corner to come. Punched away by the goalkeeper. Ball played to Mendy. Lucas Silva. Well, that's great work by the goalkeeper. And he's presented the ball to the opposition. He's cut out that pass. It wasn't an accident. He read the mind of the opponent. To lay it off to the supporting player. Rasmus Lindgren. Just working away to try and find an opening. Lovely one-touch football. He's got his shot off now. Mendy. Isla. Cross from Alessandrini. The cross coming in. Maduro. More news on the injury, and Jeff Shreves is the man in possession of the information.
I've got to say, he landed really heavily on his shoulder there and looks like he's in severe pain. But he looks less concerned than the bench, who are worried about him. I think he'll stay on.
Tight call, but he's made it. The flag's up.
Some relieved faces amongst those defenders there. I think they thought the flag was going to stay down.
This is now time for the change, or the changes, I should say. There are two players coming on. Hussein. Isla. Benjamin Mendy. Remy Qabala. Presented possession to the opposition now. And he passes back to the keeper. Maduro. Maduro. Oh, in goes the cross. Remy Qabala. Mendy. It's a diagonal ball to switch the play here. Michi Batshuayi. Ramal. He's got to play it back to the goalkeeper. On that bench we saw the warming up, and now we're going to see the player coming on for Marseille. And that's across the field to try and switch the play. Danny Hussein. Silva. Batshuayi. Roma Alessandrini. Corner given for Marseille. Well, it might be a good idea just to get a fresh player on and cement their position as they look to hold on to this lead.
Silva. Shots on here.
Got in the way of that, blocked it well. That will be a throw for Marseille.
Mendy. And that will be a throw.
Looking to make the change now as quickly as possible, the home team. That will be a free kick against Marseille. Marseille have got a booking on their record in this game.
He's an important player, they won't want to lose him to a red.
Well, that's risky going in like that.
Well, he's gone to ground, and whenever that happens, you're going to get penalised. Poor challenge.
Substitute coming on to try and repair the damage now. Throw is definitely part of the attacking plan.
Benjamin Mendy.
Remy Qabala.
Here's the cross.
Go into the middle now, and it's a heading chance now. Behind for a corner for Marseille. Almost a 10 out of 10. Certainly a candidate for man of the match. He's not going to play the whole match, though. Going to be substituted here now.
Yeah, he was involved in most things that were good here for his team. Top class.
Alessandrini. Isla. Here's a chance. At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save. Marseille get the corner. Decent fist away by the keeper. And he's up for the header. Well, there's a big support here for them. And those supporters want to see just a little bit more in the time that remains.
Well, there's always pressure on you when you're playing in front of a big crowd, your own fans, and the players have shown a few nerves out there today. They've got to lose those.
Isla. Mendy. These two have got a great understanding with their passing. He's got across to make that interception. He saw it coming. Rasmus Lindgren. Maduro. Danny Houston. Very good game to watch, and Marseille have played the leading part in it, really. They've been the stars of the show, and they've had plenty of those, and they're going to get the fruits of their labours, the victory, very shortly. Noah could get there to reach the cross. Benjamin Mendy. Well, he's appealing. He was onside, but no way.
No, I think it's time just to get back in position. Forget about that one.
Silva.
Romao.
Lucas Silva.
Qabala. It's too close to call this, but they've still got a one-goal advantage.
Well, this is how the game, many people believe, should be played. It's always been a passing game, but they pass with purpose too.
They have, and I love the way they're using the full width of the pitch here.
And here's the shot.
It could have been a really significant shot, that. It did just miss, but for a moment we thought that would have influenced the shape of the scoreline.
Yeah, he grimaces. He knows that was a big moment. If he could have found the target there.
There's hope, but there's not much life in the game.
It looks like the opposition is in for an aerial bombardment here, judging by the way the centre-halves are going forward.
Looking for some support. Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well. tackle didn't hold him up, he's away still with the ball. Now the shot! Well, narrow margins in the match and in this incident.
Yeah, not far off. That would have made a difference to the outcome if it had gone in.
Sandrini. Maduro. They've opened them up here. Struck the post here. Good clearance. Rasmus Lindgren. Danny Houston. That's offside. Referee has stopped the play as soon as the flag went up. Lucas Silva. Roma Alessandrini. Remy Qabala. Back it goes to the keeper. Romao. Tackle is strong. No scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. And that's it. There goes the final whistle. And the final score is 1-0. I think we thought that this team would be brushed aside. They proved those thoughts to be very misguided.
Well, I think they'll get a real pat on the back from their manager because they gave it their all. Didn't leave anything out on the pitch there today.
Some final thoughts on one of the better performers today, Alan.
He was always the man to watch for the opposition, but they couldn't keep tabs on him at the vital moment there when he grabbed that goal.
And here comes the counter-attack. Alessandrini! The shot's hit the post. Space to try and hit it now. And it's in for Marseille. Now he's looking for support. Has a go with the volley. Post here. Here's a chance. At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save.